everyone.
Hi.
Nice to meet you all. As you know, we are today's presenter. 동근, 지은, 성애, and me, 홍성. Today's topic is related to the L2 classroom. Do you know the meaning of L2? Yes? Yes. L2 means the language used in school or for work other than the first language learned in mother tongue. Because you are going to have lectures to L2 learners as a teacher, it is necessary for you to deliberate on which teaching strategy is effective for them. Thus, the topic we will address is meaningful and helpful for you. Before we start, I'm going to talk about the outline of our presentation. The first part is focus on form, which contains explicit instruction and error correction. Because bilingual education is divided into three parts, the second section is minority language maintenance programs. The third section is French immersion programs and dual language programs. The last part is the benefits of bilingualism. The next presenter is Donggun, and then let's start with focus on form.
Hi, I'm Donggun, and I'm gonna talk about focus on form. It is learning method in L2 classroom, and it consists of instruction about language and explicit correction. In most of the L2 classroom, teacher instructs some sort of information about form of language. For example, English has two types of sound, or French has nasal voice. Error correction is feedback concerning structural phenomena, that is, form of language. That all ideas are designed to improve students' answer ability. But in this term, there is one issue about focus on form. Is that actually improve the students' answer ability? Or do students who get corrected do better than students who don't? What do you think? In first range of position, there are research that indicate focusing on form doesn't really affect students' grammar. Could it differ in second range of position? Really? I know that it's difficult to answer. Some studies agree that second range learners who receive correction can increase accuracy, and other studies disagree. They argue that focusing on form can't make the long-term improvement. Then, how can you make the explicit instruction to give students a long-term improvement? You can use a reactive and preemptive performance. It is used within a meaningful interaction. Reactive performance is occurred when the teacher responds to an erroneous feedback with instruction. Preemptive performance is occurred when teacher or friends draw a learner's attention to a form that is expected to be problematic. So, we learned about focus on form. There are many manners of focus on form, and many studies are arguing that focus on form is effective or not. Now, we all know that where focusing on form is not effective to learners' attainment. But they also need focusing on form, and teachers have to live up their expectation. So, to make a good class, teacher must provide with both reactive and preemptive performance and must not devote entirely on focus on home. And now, Jian gonna talk about bilingual education.
Hello, I'm Jian. Today's presenter will talk about bilingual education. In this chapter, I'm going to explain about two types of bilingual language education programs, which are minority language maintenance programs and French immersion programs. Before explaining these two programs, do you know about the submersion and immersion?
No.
No? And if so, you need to know the difference between submersion and immersion. In submersion, children learning the L2 are surrounded with speakers of the target language. But in immersion, all the students are learning the target language as an L2. Then, the first program is the minority language maintenance programs, which are also known as heritage language or L1 maintenance programs. This program has been introduced to address the fact that minority language children often have difficulties in majority language schools. Until the age of 5, children are exposed to a language at home, but at the age of 5, children are put into an English-speaking school in a class of primarily native English speakers. Typically, they do not understand everything that the teacher is saying, and they do not have the opportunities to develop the basic cognitive skills necessary for functioning in school. These suffers can eventually lead to an early exit from the educational system. So, to solve these problems, in these bilingual programs, the children of minority language background receive their initial instruction in the minority language. Over the years of their elementary education, instruction in the majority language is gradually introduced so that by grades 3 to 6, the instruction in the majority language, they can receive about half of them. Unfortunately, the subjects performed as well as their monolingual L1 and L2 peers by the end of grade 6. For example, a child who received all instruction in Cree for the first couple of years of schooling and was getting 50% in English and 50% in Cree instruction by the end of grade 6 will be performing in Cree like the monolingual Cree speaker and in English like the monolingual English speaker. Also, it gave beneficial effects on the school and on linguistic proficiency and even on the family situation of the students. They can easily understand what the teachers, friends, and parents are saying. Thus, receiving instruction in the first language seems to have significant positive effects on the second language learning. And this is all for my presentation. Do you have any questions?
Teacher, I have a question. What is Cree?
Cree is a language spoken by Cree people who are native to North America. The next presenter is Sung Park, who will explain the other bilingual language education programs.
I'm Sung, and I will let you know about French immersion programs and dual language programs. First, French immersion programs involves immersing a majority language students in a minority language class. While any other language can be involved, we refer to these as French immersion programs. French immersion programs are somewhat different from traditional French instruction, known as core French programs, and from submersion programs. It differs from core French in two ways. In French immersion programs, French, the target language, is the medium of communication, not the subject of a course. And it is teaching in French, not teaching all French. French immersion programs are also different from submersion programs in that the students in the class are not native speakers of the target language. In other words, native speakers of French do not enroll in instruction, so they all can start from the same degree. Then, what effect does such a program have on the students' English? Of course, students can be bilingual, And instruction in the target language does not harm the capacity of the native language. At some points, productivity skills, talking and writing can be delayed a little. Later, however, they outperform their monolingual English peers. Among three suggested bilingual education programs, the last one is dual language programs. Across Canada and around the world, the number of students participating in dual language programs is also increasing. Can you guess what the dual language programs are? In these programs, students from two different linguistic backgrounds are instructed in one classroom by using two languages. For example, the native speakers of English and the native speakers of Spanish are instructed in both languages. And lastly, because the students can be exposed to a number of native speakers of the target language, of the new language, not just the teacher as a model, the dual language programs can be effective. This is all for my topic. Do you have any questions?
No.
Then, next presenter is Hongta, who represent about benefits of bilingualism.
As I mentioned before, I'd like to talk about the benefits of bilingualism. First, bilingualism increases syntactic complexity in the L1 and sensitivity to the needs of listeners. Second, L2 learners get higher scores on SAT, which means scholastic aptitude test and analogical reasoning and mathematical ability. Last, the start of the symptoms is delayed in cases of dementia. Increased attention on bilingual programs suggests that bilingualism is beneficial to the L2 learners. Now, let's sum up the main point of our presentation. First, we talked about focus on form and its two manners, which are reactive and preemptive. Second, we accounted for two types of bilingual language education programs, which are minority language maintenance programs and French immersion programs. Third, we addressed the properties of French immersion programs and the effectiveness of dual language programs. Last, we talked about the benefits of bilingualism, such as high scores on mathematical ability. Finally, the presentation we prepared is finished. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Yes?
What is dementia?
Dementia.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a disease that makes people lose their memory. For example, a person who suffered would say, I can remember anything, or I can remember what's my name. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
No?
No? Okay. Thank you for listening our presentation.